Hey guys, it's Freddy's Universe, and today we are going to be doing another Faz review of lots of new stuff that I got that are all from JAZWARES, and all of these are really cool. So a few things I got from Target, and another thing I got from Hot Topic, and Toy Chica, which I already reviewed, was from Amazon. So I'm really happy to have all of these, and yeah. So the new ones that I'm going to be reviewing is the Endo series Toy Freddy. He's all the way back there. We have the new Creepy Cuties. Toy Chica's blocking some of them. I have all 4 of them. And then I have the new World of Toy Freddy. This guy isn't really new because it's Wave 1. I'm not really sure why they made Fnaf 2 of Wave 1, which is kind of weird. But, whatever. I do still think it's amazing. And the last thing, which is the newest thing I got, is the Toy Freddy Wave 2 plush. So it looks so cool. Alright, so let's get into it. If you haven't seen my Toy Chica review, then you should probably go see that. Or you can see that after this video, because I won't talk about Toy Chica that much. So yeah. First we're going to start out with the Endo series, and I'm going to bring Endo series Toy Freddy right here. And he fell. So, here is the Endo series Toy Freddy. He looks amazing, actually. There's some differences between the World of over there and the Endo series. So yeah, we're going to be going over that. But first, I want to tell you guys about the articulation with these guys. There's like joints, like a ball joint in the hand, but about the pieces, they're really easy to come off. That thing is like about to come off right there. Yeah, the hands... Are you serious right now? The hands have really good articulation there on a ball joint. Oh my! I'm gonna be honest, I got extremely annoyed, so I just took off everything except like the hands and the feet, because those are actually really hard to put on. It did get easier to put the feet back on. It did get easier, but like when I first had it, it was hard to put on and off. But as you see, I just put it back on, and it was actually pretty easy to put that back on. I just used my hand for some pressure and then snap it on. And the same thing for the hands. The hands got easier to put on too. So yeah, let me go through the articulation now. So there's actually like a hip thing, like this little slot for the hip to go up and down. Like a little joint right here, and it's pretty cool. Every part of this can come off. As you can see, it's in a ball right there. The arms can come off too. And even the upper body can like turn around like that, and it's pretty cool. And you can even recreate the way Toy Freddy, died in the Fnaf 2 movie, because you can just easily take him off like this and then just snap it back on, which is actually really fun to do. You can do some cool stuff with these guys. So if you do know, Endo 02 has like ears, but the actual Endo doesn't really fit like the proportions into the actual toy models, so you do have to fold them back because that's kind of weird. But yeah, other than that, it is actually pretty cool. Ball joints right here, and lots of movement on this Endo skeleton. It has 3 things, and it looks okay. It looks exactly like Endo 02. I wonder what the Glamrock Endo will look like when they do Wave 3 of the Endo series. It's probably gonna be really cool. So yeah, now that we're doing the articulation, now you can put the suit back on and see what it looks like. So I have it right here. If you don't know how to snap these on, they have holes at the back and then sticks at the other side. So the sticks go inside the holes and they connect. So all you have to do is put it like this, sit it down like that, make sure it's aligned correctly. Like this, and then all you have to do is just align it up, and then you have his torso. And here we have finished Toy Freddy. He looks really cool. He looks pretty game accurate. He does have these little like dips right here so that his arm can actually like sit properly and not be extended out like this if it didn't have a dip right there, which is actually pretty cool. And he took some fall damage. But he does have really good articulation even with the Endo wand. He does lose some of it, but I still think it looks really cool. He can be in like really cool positions. Let me put him in as an office when he's like at the office. He can stand like that, which is awesome. Super cool. He also looks like he's trying to give a high five. That's really nice of him. Yeah, I loved how the jaw can go up and down and also bring the Endo jaw with it, because it actually like attaches on. There's a little stick right there that puts it onto the Endo jaw. The eyes look pretty cool. Look at it correctly. There it is. It looks really nice. It looks just like Toy Freddy. The blue of his eyes look Gabe accurate, really. His ears look nice, and you know, the bow tie. This is gonna get cut off at the top, it looks like. He has another divot right here, so this can come down. When he turns his head sideways, it does go up, which is okay, I guess. I don't really know. At the bottom, there's no like filling. It's just empty. I'm not really sure why. Yeah, this is not focusing. Yeah, so he looks really nice. He looks like a really good action figure. I don't know why Funko didn't decide to make the toys. They made like a fixed mangle, but I don't know about all that. But yeah, this is what he looks like. He looks really nice. Now you might be wondering, how was I able to display VR Toy Freddy when there's only one Endo? Well, he doesn't actually have an Endo. He uses pipe cleaners to stand up, which is really smart. I'm super happy that worked. So yeah, he looks awesome. It doesn't really have the same articulation, obviously, because he doesn't have an Endo, but we already reviewed Toy Freddy, and they literally have the exact same articulation, so it doesn't really matter. But that's what he looks like when he's like in his suit, and that's what he would look like on an Endo, which is really nice. So the only thing that is like worth showing is that his VR headset can actually come off, and it reveals the eyes that actually came in the Endo skeleton, which is really nice. So you snap it back on. You do have to do some adjusting to make him stand up, because obviously it's pipe cleaners and it's not too sturdy, but then after a little bit of movement he will eventually stand up, which is really nice to have on display, especially because it only comes with one Endo. And I do know that JAZWARES did confirm that they are going to be making an Endo 2-pack, which I'm pretty sure it's called the Parts and Service Endo series, which is pretty cool. But they've only announced wave 1 so far, which is just Endo 01, and they haven't shown off Endo 02 yet. And I'm not really sure if there's a release date for any of those yet. I'm pretty sure they are going to be doing the Glamrock Endos when the Security Breach wave comes out of the Endo series, which is really cool. But for now, since I can only display one of them, since there's only one Endo, the pipe cleaner method is a really cool thing to do. And yeah, just get some help from a parent or something, and they can easily do this. Or if you're skilled at doing crafts and stuff, then you can do it with yourself. Here is World of Toy Freddy. He is much smaller than the Endo series, but he is still bigger than some of the old Funko, Funko action figures, which is pretty nice. This is the box that he came in. I keep the box on display. You have him right next to it, and he looks really cool with that. So I keep the box right here. He looks really nice and just looks like Toy Freddy. I do think the colors on the World of Toy Freddy does look slightly better. I feel like that one matches more of the movie instead of the game, which is fine. It does also look like the Help Wanted from the VR game, or it's also on PC, but whatever. And on every single console. I don't know why I said VR game. And it does also look like the Fnaf AR model, but this one, it looks more like the in-game from Fnaf 2, because it's brighter, which is what Toy Freddy is, because he's a toy, and they should be born brighter. All these figures are actually glow in the dark, so I will be turning off the light to show that off. But yeah, these guys look really nice. Just the same jump scare the same jump scare action. His mouth opens. You can open it up with your finger, but it will close back up. It does have the same hip thing. You can bring it up and down. So you want Toy Freddy to be a tall guy, then he will be tall, but he's chubby, so short. When you move one arm, the other arm follows with it because it is the jump scare feature, obviously, and the mouth follows with it. But if you do hold those, you can just have that by itself, which is really nice. He doesn't have the same articulation. Can't really bend right here. Can't turn, but whoa. But it's alright because it's just the jump scare figure, and it's just for display. But it would be nice to pose him. The best pose you can probably do with him is like maybe I'll try to do something. Something like this, I guess. It looks goofy, but whatever. Yeah, that's basically it for the world. Not even joking, my iPhone literally lost storage. Now we're going to be reviewing the creepy cuties. Now, honestly, these have no right to be called cute because this is just creepy. There's no cuteness in any of these figures. I mean, look at this thing. Why does she have an underbite? What is that? What is wrong with your face? Honestly, they're really cool collectibles to have on your shelf, though. They look awesome. Just creepy. I wouldn't add the cute to it. Little bit of a marketing issue, but you know, whatever. I still think they look really cool. It's basically just the Fnaf 1 gang, except Foxy's actually fixed, if you see. He has no withering. Obviously, I'm pretty sure these are actually supposed to be, I think his Endo is supposed to be exposed like that, because I'm pretty sure he wears shorts. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe it is actually supposed to be red down there, and maybe it's just brown up here. I'm not really sure what fixed Foxy would look like. But here we have Freddy. Interesting. He does have, all of them actually have like knee pads if you look at him. He has like knee pads right there, if you can kind of see it. It does look like it. But yeah, Chica has Carl, or not Carl, this is Fnaf 1. This should be Mr. Cupcake, and it's not even focusing. Can't get it to focus, oh my gosh. There it is, here it is. Yeah, he does have, looks like a light bulb on his head instead of a candle. But yeah, this is basically what they look like. They all have their props. Bunny has a guitar. But yeah, they just look creepy. No cuteness in any of them. They stand on these little plates, which have these little things, because they have hole right there. And yeah, it says Fazbear Entertainment on the coin, which is really cool, or plate, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, those are the creepy cuties. Found all 4 of them at Target, along with World of Toy Freddy and the Endo series. Now, we are finally here to the main man, Toy Freddy. Oh my gosh, he is cute. So before, I had an actual bootleg plushie of Toy Freddy. It's just random 10-inch Funko bootleg. That's what he looks like. He looks really weird. His eyes are messed up, and he just doesn't fit in because he's much bigger. And I'm gonna just say he's Jumbo Toy Freddy, even though that doesn't exist. Yeah, it's some random bootleg company. I found him for, you know, just a placeholder. He looks really cool. He's actually really soft, and he's almost as soft as a JAZWARES plushie. It's softer than Funko, actually. This is actually a really nice plush. I like him. And if this was shorter, it basically looks like exactly like Funko's Toy Freddy, because it's not that hard to replicate that. But yeah, he looks pretty cool, and honestly, I'm gonna put him on the top part of my shelf that's to the right of where I'm at right now. But here we have him. The first thing I noticed is that about his tag, actually. This is Toy Chica's tag. It does have like 2 things. I don't know what's up with that, but Toy Freddy's just one piece of what, I don't know what this is. Paper? I don't know what this is. But yeah, it only has 1 piece, and Toy Chica had 2, which is weird. It says Toy Freddy right here. Another thing, I just dropped it. Another thing is that Toy Chica's name has different languages on it. I don't think that focused. But Toy Freddy, this is just a smaller tag, which is weird, but you know, I don't care because it's a tag. But I still do display my tags right next to like the plushies. So I have the sister location down here, and I have sister location tag right there, which is really nice. But we're right here. So here we have Toy Freddy. His eyes also glow in the dark, just like Toy Chico. All of Jazzwares plushies glow in the dark. And let's just look at this guy. Can we just discuss how better he looks? Like, better. Oh my god, I can't speak. How much better he looks than the Funko one. Like, just look at him. So let's get into it. The colors are amazing on this guy. He's so much like better than what Funko did. It's really nice. He has a like really soft texture, the same beans in his butt, so he can stand easier. Okay, maybe the tag's ruining it. I don't know. He worked with Toy Chica. There it is. Yeah, the tag was ruining it. But yeah, you see, no, like, I know that's a short distance from the floor, but look, regular Freddy can't do that. Oh, he moved the entire desk. Yeah, see, this is just so much better. Yeah, see how stable he is? He's a really nice toy chud. He looks really nice. Cheeks are 3D again, and his bow tie is really nice. It's actually really comfortable. It's stuffed, and it looks really cool. Embroidered buttons right here, the tail tag, and yeah, he looks really nice. I like his eyes look really cool, and his hat, the same stripe thing. He does have the kind of, I don't know what this is, like a piece right here to keep the hat down. Which Funko plush had? I think it was Funtime Freddy. Let me see. Yes, Funtime Freddy kind of has something like that, which is weird because no other Freddy plush has that. Yeah, this is not my favorite hat. I still think the best company to make hats for Fnaf plushies are going to be XS Smart, or X Smart, whatever you want to call them. Just look at their hat. It stays down perfectly. I've had him like with a Shadow Freddy for a while. He looks amazing. His hat is just, it's really soft and it's really nice. They make the best hats for a bootleg company. That's crazy. His hat isn't really soft. It's a weird material. It's also different than Funko's. I will say this bootleg plushie, his hat feels way smoother than this. You can even see like the sewing right here. Like it kind of like dips it. It's kind of a weird material. I don't know what that is, but it's interesting. It's not bad because I'm not gonna be like that or whatever, but you know, whatever. I just noticed that the ears are so accurate to Toy Freddy. It's amazing. Obviously, when Funko made their stuff, they just basically used the same Freddy pattern for every exclusive in Wave 1. They just copied the same thing, and his ears are humongous. Bigger than his eyes, actually, which is weird. Yeah. But him? Look at these tiny ears. That's amazing. I love his ears. They look really nice. This is, oh my, he has like a little smile right there. That's kind of weird. That's kind of cute though. Look at this. Do you see that? You kind of can. He has a little smile. That's nice. He is smiling. He looks really happy. He just looks so game accurate, and he just have the same kind of color as the Endo series right there. So it's more basing it off the movie. But to be fair, these did come out during the movie, so maybe they took inspiration from those models. But I think they look really, really nice. Let me get Toy Chica with him. They look really nice together. Now, I do have this guy. This is a bootleg Toy Bonnie, but he does look exactly like the Funko Toy Bonnie. Obviously, the Funko Toy Bonnie was pretty ugly, so I didn't really care for this one. But they look really nice together, and they look so cool. Yeah, these two obviously look better, but you know, I mean, pay respect to him. You know, he's living. Oh, all right. Well, I do think these guys look really cool. Yeah, I found this guy at Hot Topic. Yeah, Hot Topic overprices things like crazy, but you know, whatever. It's always GameStop and Hot Topic for some reason. They always be overpricing things, but they both look really cool together. So yeah, that's it for you. So since I already reviewed Toy Chica, I'll move her But yeah, here is everything we reviewed. They look so cool. I have lots of Toy Freddys now that I think about it. You know, I just like Toy Freddy. He's really cool. He's a really nice character. I have 4 Chuds now, and I love all the Chuds there. Wait! I have 5! Wait! This is the best thing ever! Hold up, move all these other losers. Hold up, let me go down there. You go down there too. What are you? Endo hands and feet? Nah, you go down there too. This is all about Toy Freddy here. Oh my gosh. This is the shelf of Toy Freddy. Look at them. That's amazing. But yeah, so I am gonna show you guys the footage of me finding these guys at the stores that I found them at. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video and this review, consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you on the next Favs review or plush video. Oh wait, there's a plush video coming out.